Hello YouTube buds, I hope all is well with you. I'm in Kiptopeke State Park in Virginia. I was confused when I first got here. Thankfully I ran into one of the park employees at the beginning of a trail. I did see a sign at a trailhead. It did not say "you are here" though, and I could not orient myself to the sign. And the trail signs, some of them pointed in both directions for more than one trail name. I do know where I am now, like right now. I verified, especially after speaking to her. I'm going to walk around in these wonderful woods and get some fresh air. And it's a fairly wide trail. This one is supposed to be no more than like 9/10 of a mile. Let's see what is up ahead. And this is a hawk observatory, apparently, and I think on the other side is where most people get to it. Little side trail here to also get to it. Such an unusual color on these berries. I just had to show you. Isn't that weird? Look at them. I guess you might say it's almost like a purple fuchsia or something like that. That is just wild. I've never seen berries that color before. Of course, let me know in the comments if you see anything that you want to talk about or if you want to try and name those. Alright, I'm heading back to the trail I was on. Ah, this is nice. Wood warbler, boardwalk. That is the name of a bird, sure. This boardwalk should lead to the Chesapeake Bay. This is nice. I'm going to go down these stairs carefully as you do the same, because I do not want to fall here. I'll see if I can leave this running for a while. I think I hear some people up ahead. Yep, somewhere up ahead. Oh, and you go up again. Oh, fascinating. I thought that was another observatory platform, but good sign here anyway. Very short walk to the beach. And the other one does eventually just end up to a road. Well, this is the one to take for the best views, which I will share with you this end. I don't know if we'll see any of the birds named after this boardwalk. You know, to be honest, I've seen very few birds late September. And I do not know. We are south, so yes, some birds that are migratory will be arriving here soon, actually. So maybe they're not here yet, some of them. Well, here's a nice view of the Chesapeake Bay. And it looks like, yes, they do let you go to the beach. Now that area in the distance, when they moved the ferry system, I forget if it was 1950s or what it was, long ago, from Cape Charles area nearby, but it's a few miles up the road. They moved the whole system to this location. So this used to be, this is possibly a park that was just created after that roadway had closed. I don't know, I'd have to look at the history, but that's where the ferries would have come and gone to take people to the mainland of Virginia Beach and Norfolk area, which is down that way in this direction. Oh, you can see bridges in the distance. I guess those are old cargo ships. I don't think they're the old ferry ships, but they could be. Probably not too many people get to this sightseeing area from this end. I'm on the George end actually, but there are a few other George people here. And they're probably named George as well. Her name is Georgie, or Georgina, or Georgiana. But I think they've made a special George path for us here to get to the observation area, like the formal end. And this is where the ferries came in and out. Take all kinds of cars and people, but even trains crossed using the ferries. So there's a main parking lot here. Of course, this park is on the water, but this is Chesapeake Bay. This is not Atlantic Ocean, which is on the other side, but only a few miles from here on the other side from where we are. And you can't access it there except through a nature preserve. That's looking north from Virginia toward Maryland and Delaware. And the far way across there would be Hampton, but you can't see it from here. Water, seagulls. Let's walk the rest of this grassy part. This is real nice, but you get no shade if you're looking for that. You're not going to find any here, which I always need some. That one little shelter has a tiny bit, but not much. That's pier rules. cool. On this side is the boat launch. That's kind of a nice view. This is actually most excellent because off the parking lot I found where this other small branch of this wood warbler boardwalk is. So this is the end I have not seen yet. I took you on that one. Very short, what does even say behind there, parking lot. Very short walk. And now I'm back, being careful with these stairs. And we'll go back to my car and I'm gonna eat. Well, I had my lunch number 2 of the day at a nice picnic shelter near the parking lot. Thankfully no one had reserved that, so I could sit there. There is shade there, and the trail I'm going to next should be really nice. Brown Pelican Trail is up ahead. So you can see that there are signs along. So the trails, if you're not, it does say that must be a start, that green dot, Brown Pelican Trail, like that means you're right here. This should be good. And I will have enough sun. It's getting cooler now, so thankfully less humid. Finally started yesterday, less humidity. You can see the Chesapeake Bay there, so some of this there'll be enough clearing to see it. Others, it's more woodsy here. So this is a great shot to show you here. The beach we were at earlier after that boardwalk is about half a mile north of this point. Danger, cliff, no beach access. To the viewing benches. Nice, beautiful, really stunning view. And seeing that modern bridge in the distance is nice. You can see the beach down below. And this is an ideal point where people would cheat and they would go around this fence. But the sign says don't do it. That is not a bad cliff, actually. They just don't want you to do it. And it is not a wildlife protection, it's just a safety thing. The rest of this walk should be more of the same for half a mile. I don't know what lives in that hole. Now we're coming up to another major overlook off this trail. Very nice. Much more of a cliff effect. Yeah, now this area I understand why you would not be, certainly not allowed to try and get down to the beach from here. This is an amazing view. Someone on their boat enjoying their boat ride. Tell that sun's going down. We'll go this way, continue along the shoreline. And this goes right to the final overlook of the bay, which is marked on the map, overlook. The sun might be in your way. I will point the camera a bit downward. Yeah, again, do not go down that cliff. It's too steep. It's not, you wouldn't get back up, put it that way. You might fall down successfully, but you wouldn't get back up.